This is MartianBuu. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to add in cards that aren't even, and all we keep doing is adding in even cards, right? Like, do I really just like run odd for this? I don't even want. It's like Bellowing Flame, I guess Slam, Barov, and Rokara. We have to put in non-even cards, or else, like, why would we run it this way? Do I just not? We could just not. Like, I already built the other one. See, this is already the nuts, right? Like, it's got everything, all we ever wanted, all we ever needed. My even list is missing Renathal. That's true, actually. All right, here we go. I also, like, I really like this portrait. I think it's my new favorite warrior portrait, but, like, I used it in several videos last week. Should I switch it up? It's like anomaly time, right? Let's get spooky with Garrosh. How about that? How about that? Hi, Martian. I want to see you in top 100 today. Well, we'll do our Marshy best. All right. We're gonna try to like lower this big old number that I made too big yesterday. Okay, both players discover a new basic hero power right off the bat. Right off the bat. This is why I wanted to run it non-even. Insta concede? Nah, we got this. We're way ahead. Well, they started off with patches, all right? This is at least even. You guys want Ghoul Charge? Man, these are terrible. Martian, I want to play Even Warrior, but I miss Rokara, Galgangar, Odin, and the Titan. Okay, so you need Odin, and I guess you could play it without the other two. I mean, you could play it without those other two, but I don't think it's as good, right? Like, the Titan, I think, is super optional. Galvangar and Rokara are, like, strictly better to have, but the only thing that, like, you need is Odin. Yo, what's a lamp? Those cards are only good if you enjoy winning. True. Well, see you later. One of the games of all time. The first card drawn on a player's turn is one they can afford. What happens when I don't have one I can afford? It's like, there's nothing in my deck I can play on the first turn, right? Uh-oh, chat. So you had a bad day. You ate some gross cheese. Now you're on the toilet, throwing up. I just had this anomaly. I drew a 2-cost card. Oh, well, I drew an Ignis. That's how you know. Like, when I have Diamond Yogg and the anomaly makes all my cards golden. Wait, is that how that works? That's brutal. All right, look. You know, Ignis. You can imagine this being a bad week for decks like Even Lock? Yeah. I'm gonna Hero Power. And throw one of those out. The game should have let you play Ignis there, liars. Yeah, true. Real and true. The Titans race on the Harvards. I'm not able to draw Odin, at least until turn 8. Armor only matters for the second swing, but it's pretty good on the second swing. Well, if I take the 8-cost minions, though. All right. I actually forgot about that for my other thing. Do this. Man, it's brutal out there. It's brutal out there, chat. Green rag first swing every time. Ah, yes, very good. What's the anomaly this game? The first card drawn each turn is one you can play. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cold Light Oracle. Oh, thank you. That meant everything to me. All right? But also don't rat me, please. Oh, not car splaps. All right. Please don't rat my Odin this turn. If you rat Odin this turn, you're cringe. Just putting it out there. Just letting you know. If you rat the Odin this turn, you're cringe. What do I do now, chat? How do I reconcile this? Well, I still have my big funny. Think my big funny is enough? Ba ba da ba ba. Ba ba da ba. Maybe I shouldn't have played that this turn, cause turn after this one I'm gonna coin that out. Can we get a Marshy uninstall emoji? I do have an open slot. Who knows what chumbos? Haha, joke's on you. That's stupid to me. Wee! You missed! You missed my Astalor. Alright, maybe I'll play Astalor this coming turn then, instead of coining that out. Well, they're gonna Theotar me, aren't they? How's rank recovery going? It wasn't going great, so I switched to a better deck, and now my Odin's been ratted, so it's my life right now. Thousand Needles, are you ready? Is there gonna be a sticky finger in there? Please play it. Oh no. It's gonna be a sticky finger, isn't it? I know it's going to be. I just know it. I know they're gonna take this away from me. It's gonna be so brutal. Or either that, it's gonna be like a Theotar, right? And then I have a couple really bad hits in hand. Saving coin for next game. The Titans are Oh, well, you know what? That is fine, just fine. That is actually fine, just fine. I have no quarrel with that whatsoever. Joke's on me, they're running the Sticky Finger main board. Alright, that's one of the cards of all time. That's actually pretty good. I'll take it. Is it Bran Odin time? Am I about to get, like, absolutely just bamboozled? You miss Odie? Me too. But you know what they say, when you get wrecked, it feels really bad. So don't get wrecked. That's it's an old saying that I made up just now. Why does it still feel like we're in a winning position? I'm hoping we're in a good spot. Oh, do try to see your stuff and things. Oh, are we actually just in a really good spot? Is it gonna be one of my famous Marshy win times? No walls can hold me. I don't have any cost minion, unlucky. Still though. Wait a second. Wait a second, chat. Hold your horses. I need you guys to actually just hold your horses right now, okay? Please. Rise to the challenge! After a player plays a card, shuffle a copy into their deck. Oh my. Wait, that's like really good for disco, isn't it? I've heard a lot of like standard players complaining about this one, but for me, I'm just happy it exists to make Tony less desirable. I have to be really careful what I choose to shuffle back though. Oh, well, that's good for me, isn't it? Hey, if it's quest line and they're trying to get to the end of their deck, now they can't. It goes infinite in Frog Shaman. Oh, like you never run out of stuff. That's funny. All right, cool. I no longer have to care one way or the other about what I play because I already have the thing. Questline in shambles, they are. They're very much in shambles, although they do appreciate getting more of that stuff. They're just gonna have to damage me the old-fashioned way. Oh, shuffling in more of these is kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I give it 3 funnies out of 3. Do you have this in a bigger something? Murder. We can stack multiple Odins now. Infinite value? Yeah, that's very true. I should just concede right now, to be honest. I think that all of my opponents should do that until I'm rank 1. I imagine if every single opponent stared at my portrait and then instantly conceded, that I would feel really, really proud of my rank 1, right? You know, like I'd feel like I'd really earned that. I'm just trying to get less cards in my hand so that I can play this Ignis. I'm gonna go for a 5, I think. I'm gonna try to get Wind Fury on the 5. Because I don't think we're going to turn 10. You can hear this quote from Marshy all day. Yeah. What's your sense of pride and accomplishment from the grind? Oh yeah, no, like if I just sit here and queue and my opponent looks me in the face and instantly concedes, of course I'd have a huge sense of accomplishment from that. What do you mean? You know, just knowing that my my presence is enough to strike terror into the hearts of all opponents so that they would just concede to me. Why wouldn't I be proud of that? After all, why shouldn't I be proud of that? Hey, we got the Wind Fury. We're cooking. We are cooking. This or this? I guess that. No! Okay, good. Stop! Go take me back to top 500 where this doesn't happen as often. We're working on it. We're working on it, chat. We'll get there. Don't worry. Rat me, rat. Un, deux, trois. Alright. If they rat, they will hit my Odin. And I won't have played it, so there won't be another copy to find. Hopefully they're too concerned clearing my board to bother with the rat. Hopefully. And hopefully if they do actually rat the Odin, it means that they can't kill it. That would also be fine. I think you have to dirty rat their dirty rat first. A dirty rat within a dirty rat, within a Taco Bell, within a KFC, inside your dream. Wow, hitting the expired merchant's pretty good, I guess. That's gotta be one of their best thingies. There she is. Tamsin Rome. More like Tamsin about to get wrecked by this. Oh my goodness. This plus this and hero power? That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. That's at least 2 damage. Daylight. Ow. Ow, that hurts me. You stop that. Bonk. Oh, we're gonna be one off. Alright. Didn't this card get buffed? Was it a 2/5 before? Am I wrong? It didn't get buffed, did it? How's the fixed comp? You know, it's okay. It's okay. We have an understanding. Or something. I don't know what to say. I have like some of my settings figured out. You know, we're doing all right. I'm hoping to like feel back to normal by the end of this week. So we'll see how that goes. Why did they kill the 7/7 and not the 13? I don't know what any of that means. There's probably a really obvious answer. And maybe they're a gamer like me. Maybe they're out there just kind of like, you know, playing cards, seeing what happens, and not worrying about the consequences. The card is green. Why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you play it? That's always been my opinion. This is so much damage, chat. Oh my goodness. Like, look at this. They're not even gonna sit through it, are they? They're just gonna, holy moly. I can take them, and I can take all of them. That's funny. I like the Wind Fury. I know that standard players have been doing this already, like playing the Ignis, but we in Wild, you know, didn't really have a good forge option for this before. So this is my first foray into that. Both players discover a new basic hero power on their first turn. You've ruined my deck. Again, you hope they add a legendary Yogg-Saron skin for Mage, yeah. I've thought about it, I've had like some time to sit on it, and I really wish that the Cthulhu portrait had gone to Priest. I feel like Priest has like the cultists in it. And you know, it would make a lot of sense there for like Shadow Priests and stuff. I don't think Cthulhu has any, like, the reason, we found out the reason was that Cthulhu Druid was a favored deck of the dev that commissioned it or thought of the idea or whatever. But there isn't like a good flavor reason, right? It's just kind of like Hearthstone used to have a Cthulhu Druid deck, so that's why. But there is like flavor. You could do flavor for probably Priest. I think would have been a good one if we were trying to like make it make the most possible sense.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Yasha Arj is going to be in Priest. I mean, like again for Hearthstone reasons, just because there's a history of Yasha Arj being played in Priest. It couldn't be Priest just because they already got their legendary skins. I'm not talking about like, you know, they are like each class gets a legendary skin. I'm just talking about like, the flavor of Cthulhu. Where does a Cthulhu portrait belong, whether it's legendary or not? Where does the character Cthulhu belong as a Hearthstone character? And I think that's Priest. I think it's a reference to the game itself. I mean, like, I'm not saying that you guys can't like what you like. I like characters to be the class, you know? So, like, I want warriors to be warriors. And, like, you know, you can't quite get that perfectly with old gods because they aren't classes, but you can make it kind of make sense. And I don't think that Druid having Cthulhu kind of makes sense. I think it just doesn't make sense. And I'm not like super complaining, you know, like it's not like I'm just talking, you know, because my job is to talk to you guys. So I'm like voicing my opinion. I'm not like complaining necessarily. I'm just saying like I don't think that it fits, other than, you know, Cthulhu has an archetype in Druid. Lore-wise, Druid. No, the big Druid corrupting old god was N'Zoth. So N'Zoth would make sense for Druid. He's the one that went into the Emerald Dream. You want your StarCraft skins already? Me too. Yasha Arj would lore-wise be warrior. I think any of them could be warrior, because warrior is just kind of a catch-all for things that don't fit in a class. But it being Rage Unbound, maybe that's kind of flavor enough. Put it in warrior if you had to have a Yasha Arj. I don't know that you need to though, because like Yasha Arj is like not like, I feel like it's not really an iconic Hearthstone character, you know, like the other ones have had their moment, but Yasha Arj is kind of like, you know, he's there to technically be around. I guess, you know, he could be, because this is Yasha Arj's juice, isn't it? Is that why you brought it up for warrior? That would kind of make sense, because like a warrior picked up Yasha Arj's heart and like did stuff with it. Planet to burn, planet to burn. It's never lethal this turn, right? So we play this, we do this. Then what? I could do this. I don't think I will. Because like we could get Reynold of Jackson at any point. For sure not hard disagreeing either. I just think it's kind of fun to see a different spin on lore. The game is old enough now to have a rich history on its own, and it's cool to see that celebrated. Word. Word. If my opponent finds their Reno, I might just be toasty toast regardless. I don't have a lot of value left. Actually, all of my things that are remaining are really good things, aren't they? That's not good. I don't love that. I don't love that. Bam, bam, bam. don't love that. They should do more card crossovers like Audio Medic. I also thought that was like a cool way to add outside of game Blizzard IP to Hearthstone, is to like put them on the card but not name them. Apparently they did that with Candy Crush. I don't pay a lot of attention to Candy Crush, but apparently the Voidwalker Spreading Plague for Warlock is a Candy Crush character. We win from here? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what they do with the rest of their turn, I think. That doesn't help. So I do this. All my stuff can go face. This is 8. That is 18, and this is 14. 18 and 14 is 22, 32. They have less than that. So yeah, looks like we win. Good for us. Knew we could do it. Bam, bam, bam. I will rid you of your body. Ugh. Glad you're back and have your PC back. Love your content, man. Hey, thanks, Bakoka. So I ended up like destroying my hard drive, replacing my motherboard because of my aggressive stupidity. So I don't know that I have my computer back so much as I'm like putting it together. At the end of each player's turn, give a random one of their minions +1 health. Very good. But on the bright side, what happened to my PC after I came back from vacation? It just kind of like stopped working, and it was terrible. It was terrible for the Marshy fans. So what I did was I took it to Micro Center, and I said, "Hey, you know, what's up with this?" And they were like, "Well, this slot here is broken. I moved it down to this slot, and it would still work, but it would be slower." And I was like, "Slower? That's gross." And they, I wanted them to like just replace the motherboard. Like I was willing to buy one and just have them switch it out right then. But apparently they don't carry that generation anymore. So, he was like, if you go on eBay and order a motherboard and bring it back, we'll sub it out for you. And I was like, well, that fills me with despair, but I guess fine. So I left, and I had a terrible, terrible decision to make. Amazon Prime had 2 of that. Well, they had 3, but like one was a strictly worse version of one of the other ones. So they had like 2 for the same price. So it was, they had 2 motherboard options for me. I could have one for a price I was happy to pay that would come on Tuesday, so it would have arrived yesterday, when, as you know, I streamed and played Cthulhu Druid, so it was new content day. So that's a disaster. Or I could pay a higher price and be sad about it, but it would arrive in the morning of the day before. So not just at any point on Monday, but in the morning, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And that sets me up to be able to wait at Micro Center all day to have them switch it out for me, so I don't have to. Because I did put my original one together. And it took me literally all day. And it was a terrifying experience because I'm not used to this stuff, and it's like everything's so fiddly, right? Anyways, I ended up going with the more expensive one because I really like. I was really nervous about missing so much content, you know, like I'd already like I had already posted less videos the week prior, and the videos that I did post actually didn't do very well. And I think it's because the algorithm doesn't like sharing videos from me that have such a lower duration. You know, more that's its own separate story on me navigating the YouTube algorithm. But anyways, if I do like 12 to 15 minute videos, I don't think the algorithm is as excited to show it to people. So then, oh my goodness, are we about to get riggedy rolled? So I decided to go with the more expensive one to have it sooner. So I did that. And I took it to Micro Center basically as soon as it opened. And when I got there, the guy tells me, first of all, what the second guy asked me made me think that the first guy didn't give me the experience I should have had. Like, that person did not walk me through as many options. They didn't like even offer me to do the like paid diagnostic whatever. They just kind of like said, hey, if you go find a motherboard and bring it back, well, whatever. So like I think like at least by Micro Center, they didn't, you know, do the job that they were supposed to. Just based off of what the second guy was telling me, because the second guy was like listing all these things. Is like, well, did the person do this? Did the person do that? And it was like, no, I had no opportunity to be upsold anything. Like, they didn't even list me like, because the problem is my CPU requires a specific motherboard, and I wasn't even like, they didn't even try to upsell me a new CPU, right? Oh, we win? Neat. You love to see it. You actually just love to see the Marshy win. So anyways, videos did bad. Where was I? I took it back to the Micro Center, and the guy basically told me that he could not guarantee that they would even do it that day. He was like, you know, we only got one build guy, so you know, we might end up keeping it overnight. And so that's when I decided to just do it myself. And the upside is I managed to switch out the motherboard completely by myself without ruining any of my other components. So I was a little proud of myself because I'm like not good at that sort of stuff. But I did manage to switch out the motherboard. It did take me all day again, but I was ready for content on Tuesday. Whenever a player ends their turn with my mana, they get a coin. All right, very good. PC problems are nightmare fuel. Yeah.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. Oh. It's one of these. Oh. Your next healing effect deals damage instead. Oh, is that just, that's just how it is? So like this will damage me even if I do it now? How cute. Think that was bad? I had roaches in my PC. They shorted out your RAM sticks. Oh, brutal. Wait, order law? No, not order law. Owie. I don't know if it's worth it to get these coins, to be honest. I think maybe I should be stacking armor. Maybe, just maybe. Hello there, Dr. Seven. Is it just for me that HS replay is down? I had it open a bit ago. What's this? Some kind of chumbus? Hmm? Alright, I can, in fact, play the Odin next turn, so that'll be cool. Unless I'm dead. You know, if I'm dead, it's a problem for me. But if I'm alive, possibilities. Goodbye, my tutu. Ow! Alright, well, hopefully I'm not dead this turn. I don't wanna be a fool in this game for two, so I'm playing Odin on 5. 5, 5, 5. Odin on 5. On 5, baby. Ow. Ow. Okay, that seems good. 15, 23. We're actually like almost there. I am now at 28 life. Are they going to be able to do 17 more damage next turn? You know what? They might. And I'm just like, I super win, right? Like, as long as I couldn't make up those last 2 damage. Don't do it. Undertaker. Priest after my own heart. I love Undertaker. Ow. 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 Alright, here we go. It's time. Oh, even better. And boop. Wow. Blah, ba-da, blah, ba-da, blah, blah, ba-da, blah, ba-da, blah, blah, ba-da, blah, ba-da, blah, blah, ba-da, blah, ba-da, blah.